held their nerve. Good comeback in the end. Happy with that?
Yeah, very, very happy. Just like to know where that sort of was in the, which we'll get to over the next couple of days. But it was good to see. So I know the talent's there. That it was good to see them finally get a bit of joy. I mean, it's been a bit of a slog the last month. Not much joy on the field. But it was good tonight that second sort of 20 minutes where they started to play some real good footy, and it was great to see. It's really enjoyable to watch.
How good's the bloke sitting beside you, Kevin?
Yeah, well, he's good. That's why we got him. And that's going to continue to grow for him, certainly, and getting used to the players and their skills. But I was really happy for Adam, particularly because he's been under as much pressure as anyone through no fault of his. Not just being here at this club and being captain of this club. It comes with a great responsibility, and he's done a tremendous job with it. And it's good to see him get some joy tonight.
It's one of the big selling points of getting someone like Adam is the calmness under pressure, the experience, and that was a real key, wasn't it, tonight?
Yeah. Well, he's been that for us, to be fair to him, all season, all the games that he's played. It's just that the results sort of haven't reflected that. But yeah, he's a cool head, and when it's time to go and put the foot down, he knows when to do that as well. So even right to the death, they were trying to pick up more points. So it's good to see. That's the Broncos' way. I'm sure in the club he was at, there was that way as well. But that's our way too, is to continue to try and push for points.
How nervous were you when Payne went down originally?
Well, I didn't sort of see it too much, but he's obviously injured his shoulder a little bit, but he came back out. He's a tough bugger, Payne, so we needed him out there too, because it was a bit of a slog in that first half, and in the second half as well, until we sort of put a bit of a gap on him.
Is this something you can keep needling?
Oh, I'm not sure. Yeah, we'll have to talk to the doctors and see. Yeah, but obviously we need him for short turnaround. We've got the Sharks in 6 days, so it'll be big for us.
Adam, do you feel like that was your most complete performance so far since you joined the club?
I don't know. I was a bit patchy. Obviously, not happy with the first half. Thought we weren't at our best. Obviously, discipline wasn't there. But when we're playing some footy, it's enjoyable. Like Kev said, we got the talent in the room, and it's just about maintaining that standard for the full 80 minutes.
What do you think changed there to turn it on? Was there a moment or?
Yeah, I'd like to know that too.
Yeah.
Well, we just sort of got behind the try line after they scored in the second half there, and I just said that it was pretty embarrassing what we're going through. They were marching us up the field. They were the better team for 50 minutes, and we just needed to start playing some footy, hold the ball, be disciplined, and start playing some footy. And when we did that, we turned it right around.
How good is it for the belief in the group too, Adam, to know that you're heading in the right direction? Because it's been a tough month, but to get a win like that, to have the guys believe in?
Yeah, I think we picked that up over the last 2 weeks. We've faced some pretty good opposition. Through Penrith and the Roosters, obviously we're patchy in those games too, but we showed glimpses of playing some good consistent footy. We put a half together against Penrith last week and got some belief out of that. Obviously the Bulldogs, they come out with nothing to lose tonight, and I thought the intensity was right through the roof, and we just needed to stick with it, play some footy and make it a grind, and when we did that, we come out on top.
Kevin Tomorrow, really good tonight. Really good story for the club. What did you make of his performance?
He's very safe, very organised. He looked dangerous too, I thought, and he handled the high balls well. It was a tremendous performance from him, from somewhere where he's come from a long way back. Over 1,000 days since he's played in the NRL. So it was to him, and his character, his personality suits that style of person that he is, and the expectation on him tonight was just to go out and enjoy being back in the NRL, and that's what he did. And I thought we noticed him at training the last month, because he's been in the other side training against us, and he's always a threat. What I can see, Adam will probably back me up on this, and particularly with his skills and the way he passes the ball, the way he thinks about the game. So. And we were desperate for a fullback, so I'm pleased we left Selwyn. There was a bit of talk around moving Selwyn, but I think right now his best position is on that right wing, so we had to find someone else, and Tomorrow put his hand up and brilliantly tonight.
I was going to ask, because he's played in the grand final in the halves, he could very easily be there, but it sounds like you need a fullback, so he's going to assist with that?
Well, and he adapted to the role really quickly. He only had really a session and a half back there, so I believe he's just enjoying being from where he's been to now. It's just enjoy development factor of playing in the NRL.
You're just going to, I guess, like we talked about yesterday, just consistency in the spine. So, based on tonight, you just want to stick with that for a few weeks.
I don't like moving the spine, but we've had injuries, and COVID. He wasn't there for round 1 with COVID, and then Tessie got hurt last week. Terps is hurt this week, so we're not moving them on purpose. It's just that we've been forced to, really. So, we understand. I understand that the better teams and the great teams, they have that consistency, but that's been taken away from us to some degree, even with our injuries that we have. Albert Kelly's injured, and Pat Carrigan's injured, so we haven't been able to run the same 17 out like some of the other clubs have, and the Bulldogs face the same drama of that consistency of running your 17 out each week. But we'll take it tonight and then move from there.
I thought Billy was solid when he was out there, but Pakes, when he came on, seemed to add a different dynamic there. Kevin, did you feel like there was a little bit more of a click between the spine when he was out there?
Yeah, I did feel that. And Pakes is a natural number 9, so he's been playing there the last couple of weeks, and the plan was for Billy to take a bit of the sting, being the older, more mature player, take a bit of the sting out of the game, and then Pakesy to come on, and he played. What did he play? About 30. 50 or 60 minutes, so it was good from him, and that's what that's been coming from Corey, and again, he hasn't played a lot this year in the NRL, so it was good for him tonight to get some joy, and picked up a try, and his defence was pretty strong as well. All good.
Thanks, fellas.